Evan's teacher gave him a graph to help him understand the speed at which a tooth on a saw blade travels. The graph shows the height of one tooth on the circular blade relative to the cutting surface relative to time. Part A. How high above the cutting surface is the blade set? On this graph, the height above the surface, we're going to assume the surface is at 0. So the height above the surface is the max, or 1 inch above the surface. The period is the time to complete one whole cycle. Looking at the graph, if I start here, it's where I meet at 1 again. So up here, that's one complete cycle, so 0.04 seconds. The amplitude on this function would be the distance from the top to the bottom divided by 2. So the maximum is at 1, the minimum is at -7. The distance in between is 8, so the amplitude then is 4 total. And it represents the radius of the blade. The next question asks, how fast is the tooth on the blade traveling? In one period, it travels one complete revolution, so we need to know the circumference of the blade. Once we have found the circumference of the blade, we need to divide it by how many seconds it is to do one complete revolution. So to find the speed, we will take the circumference and divide it by how long it takes for one complete cycle, and that is the period, which is 0.04. So it was 25.12 inches around the blade in 0.04 seconds. So when I take 25.12 divided by 0.04 seconds, I get 628 inches per second.